Welcome back and thank you for staying with KTN News. This is News Desk. Now, activist Edwin Kiama has been arraigned at the Milamani Law Court after he was arrested last night on cybercrime offences. Kiama is being represented by Senior Counsel Martha Karua, appearing before Senior Resident Magistrate Jen Kamau. Our reporter George Maringa is following up on this and now joins us live. Maringa, what exactly transpired in court today?
Good afternoon to you, Ashley. Indeed, we've been here since morning awaiting for that case to begin, where the activist Edwin Kiama was brought here in the morning by police, having been arrested yesterday at his home just about 3 p.m. But this is a matter, of course, that has elicited quite some, some legal exchange between the counsel for the state and counsel for the respondent, that is Senior Counsel Martha Karua and Harun Ndubi, who are representing Edwin Kiama. And I'm now joined by Senior Counsel Martha Karua, who is representing the suspect, that is Edwin Kiama. For more on this, Senior Counsel, thank you for making time. First of all, there were concerns that you raised even before you get to your request this afternoon. There were some concerns you raised earlier on in the manner in how rather your client has been handled by the police and by the court.
That is true, and at this stage, Edwin Kiama is not a suspect, he's a respondent. No charges have been brought against him. They are merely bringing a miscellaneous application seeking to detain him for a further 14 days. Our position, which we will be advancing before the court, is that the police have broken the law. They went to his house without a warrant yesterday, not only arrested him, but took his computer, phones, and other electronic gadgets, which they continue to detain illegally because they ought to seek the court's permission. The application before the court does not even seek permission to keep those gadgets, or they do not attempt to regularize the irregular search. And I think the difficulties the court, or the questions the court will have to determine, is whether when police break the law, the court should acquiesce by extending orders for something that started illegally or throw them out to come back. I think in the case of the Chief Justice, the court found that the current acting Chief Justice, the court found that illegally obtained evidence should not be used to prosecute. Those are some of the arguments we'll be advancing before the court this afternoon.
Indeed, and that is coming up at 2:15 p.m. And you also raised concerns that there was no charge sheet. There was, your client has been handled differently, or rather not in accordance with the law. From 2:15 p.m., what would we expect your side, the respondents, to advance further apart from the points you've mentioned?
We'll just be reminding the courts of its duty and the provisions of the law, because if the police arrest somebody, illegally take his gadgets, and they are still not ready to charge him after having detained him in custody overnight, surely the court ought not to entertain, and that's what we shall be pointing out to the court. Yeah, everybody must obey the law. The police, the law enforcers, and citizens alike. Nobody is exempted from obeying the law.
Finally, there is, the matter that is going around on social media, without getting to the specific matter in question. What are some of the issues as his counsel that you think, or rather that you will advancing, or how will you be preparing to defend your client?
I think it's a question of the right to express oneself, which the Constitution clearly gives any Kenyan. People can comment on what the government is doing and freely give their opinion. And I've seen a lot of people commenting on the issue of the loans from IMF. I think it's freedom of speech versus those who want a pushback on those freedoms. I think those are the issues we are grappling with. Yeah.
Indeed. Thank you very much. That has been our Senior Counsel Martha Karua, who is representing Edwin Kiama in this case, and the matter is coming up again. Or rather, the magistrate, Senior Resident Magistrate, has given both parties 1 hour to come back at 2:15 p.m. For proper identification and legal processes that should ensure that the case proceeds as planned and accordance with the Constitution. Ashley.
All right, thank you very much, George Maringa, for that. Of course, I am aware you will keep on, keeping an eye on that story, and you'll be giving us more details. Thank you very much, George Maringa, for that. Now let's talk about health again. We raise the alarm of a biting oxygen shortage in leading health facilities in the country. Health services at Kenya's biggest referral hospital, the Kenyatta National Hospital,